Welcome everybody to day 60. I got a lot of things I want to talk about today. It's been a week since we shot and I want to share with you some things. I just got my hair cut just a few minutes ago here in my office. Time is money. I used to make an appointment with my barber, then a week or 2 weeks later I would drive over to the barber shop and I would wait because he would usually be running a little behind. The last customer before me was late, so he's late, and so I sit in the waiting room and I wait. And then he cuts my hair. Then I get in my car and I drive back to the office. Takes about an hour, hour and a half to do that. So one day I asked Matthew, I said, look, what would it cost me if you came to my office and cut my hair at the office? He said it'd cost you 3 times what you pay now. At the time I was paying, I think, $15, and he said it'll cost you $50. I said, 50 bucks, you come to my office, I don't have to wait, I said, I'm in. So I get my hair cut every 2 weeks in my office for 50 bucks. Now, that is, what, $1,300 a year, but I don't have to drive, I don't have to spend the time. Time is money, and our time is very important. I was asked 2 weeks ago on Wednesday morning at 7 a.m., I have coffee with 3 guys. One of them is a scientist, the other one is a lawyer, and the third one, I call him the tax collector. So, tax collector, lawyer, and scientist. The lawyer asked me a question that I should have been able to answer just like this. If you don't get anything else out of this video, focus on what I'm about to say. The lawyer said, what are your 3 top goals? Now, I'm a very goal-oriented person. I got all kinds of goals. But what are my 3 top goals? I want to be a great husband. I want to be a great father. I want to weigh a certain amount. I want to be able to do a certain amount of push-ups. But what are my 3 top goals? I could not answer that question. So I thought about it. What would make the biggest impact right now? What should I really focus my time on to really hit these 3 goals? Now, this is not like a lifelong goal. This is just, what are my 3 top goals today? Number 1 is I need to hire 35 people. Hire and train 35 people. Right now, I got about 17 in this department, and I need 35. If I went from 17 to 35, it would make a tremendous difference in our organization. From a profit standpoint, from an energy standpoint, from just the feeling of success. So my number 2 goal right now is to print and have delivered 10,000 books, and the name of the book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you've not read this book, I highly recommend it. I like this book so much, and I've seen it affect so many thousands of people that I am having 10,000 of these books printed and delivered to Oklahoma City. And then I'm going to give those books away to people in jails and prison. So my number 1 goal is to hire and train 35 people for this department. My number 2 goal is to print and have 10,000 Think and Grow Rich books delivered to Oklahoma City. And my number 3 goal is to write another book. I've got the title of the book, I got the ideas in my mind, I got the experiences in my mind. If I wrote a 3rd book, now I've written 1 book called Mentor, the Kid and the CEO, and the 2nd book I wrote was the workbook to the 1st book. And now I've got another book in my mind that I want to write, so that's my 3rd goal. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. What are your 3 top goals? Do you know what they are? I'm not saying that these are the only goals in your life, but these are the goals that I'm really focusing on. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now, I am just about to accomplish goal number 2. I should be able to finish goal number 2 within just a few weeks. And when I do, then I'm going to add another goal, so I have 3 top goals. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share this with your friends and relatives and everybody else.